The holiday season's around the corner, and if you're single and looking to date, it may be a good time to meet people, but you need to also be careful about the people you're meeting by focusing mostly on your goals for dating. Welcome to another episode of Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality Talks. Today I'm talking about dating, carefully dating during the holidays. We all want to have a partner as a single person, and everybody's looking to meet someone. The emotions are high around this time, the energy is high around this time. And if you're not careful, there are also those that are lurking just to get companionship or situationship going. But if you know you want to date intentionally around the holidays, here are a few things that you need to pay attention to so that you don't get lost in your emotions and you don't get carried away with the fluff. You're not looking for the wrap of the package. You are looking for what is in the package. And so when you're focusing on what is within the package, don't pay attention to what the wrapping looks like. Let's dive right into it. The first thing is to discuss your expectations. When you meet people at parties or maybe club or church or wherever you go during the holiday season, there are always a lot of gatherings around this time, and you will get invited into a lot of things if you're out there. And one of the things you want to do is not to get too hyped up, but to discuss your goals without setting unrealistic expectations. Discuss your goals without setting unrealistic expectations. Let the person know, where you're going, what your vision is, and listen. Pay attention. Second thing is pay attention carefully to what is being said to you. And what is most important is what is not being said. Because, the vibes are always high. We call it Dirty December. That's the label people have given to it. But don't make December dirty for yourself without paying attention to what is not being said. Listen carefully to what is not being said, because within what is being said, you can hear what is not being said. Let me say that again. Within what is being said, you can hear what is not being said. And if you're paying attention and you're honest with yourself, you can hear what is not being said. And trust me, your intuition, the Holy Spirit, will literally help you connect the dots. If it's not making meaning, when you hear what is not being said, within what is being said, ask questions. That's the third thing. Ask questions that can get you the answers you need. Fourth thing is be careful about the people they're around. Are they fair weather friends? Are they inner circle friends? Because we hang with different people during the holiday season. But you want to be sure that everybody that you're hanging out with them, if you're meeting at parties, or if you're meeting at clubs, or if you're meeting at a gathering or a networking event, evaluate the people that are around them, because you reflect the people that you're around. Let me say that. You are a reflection of the people that you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with people that are acquaintances, you will be an acquaintance in their life, and they will not be able to tell you honest truth when you need to hear it. If you're constantly surrounded by your inner circle, they will whip you when they need to whip you with the truth. And you may not like it, but they will let you know it's the truth and it's coming from a place of love with good intentions. So you want to make sure that you're looking at evaluating the people that they're surrounded by and who you're surrounding yourself with. That can also help you. Look out for the red flags, because when you go with a couple of people that you trust, they will be able to tell you when they identify a red flag. The other thing is, if you're not planning together for events around the holidays, but they have their own plans and they're not including you in their plans, you have to proceed with caution. Reason why I said that is, there are people who want to multi-date, right? And the people who want to multi-date usually will not plan with you, because they already have plans with other people they're seeing. And at that point, you may be left behind. But you don't want to be left behind. So if you're planning together events and you're getting involved, that also gives you an opportunity to evaluate. Because remember, dating is a vetting and sorting game. You're able to evaluate as you hang together and plan together places you're going to, who they're surrounded by, how they're reacting. If there's family gathering and they invite you as a friend to come around, don't put unrealistic expectations to it, because again, it's the holiday season. People tend to be around a lot of their close friends and family members. And so if you get invited to a family event, don't read too much meaning into it. Go, and that gives you an opportunity to also evaluate the family. If you're looking to go into a commitment relationship after you've vetted that partner during dating, that gives you an opportunity to evaluate the family as well and determine if that's a space you want to get into or not. Number 6 is to be mindful. Don't get carried away. Emotions, if you're not taming them, will tame you. You want to be mindful of how you express yourself, where you're not too emotionally attached. It's good to have healthy emotional attachment, but if you're letting your emotions lead, it will become unhealthy to you, because then you start acting too desperate or too clingy, and that's not where you want to be. Remember, dating is a vetting and sorting game. It allows you to evaluate the partners. And as you're evaluating the partners during this season, you're staying mindful of your goals. You're staying mindful of your vision. And you're literally checking your box to see if everybody you're meeting around them has a positive impact on their lives. If there's a negative impact, you also want to note that. And then another thing you want to do if you're looking to start knowing and understanding each other is to provide support. How is this person supporting me during this holiday season? How am I supporting them? How am I understanding the events that are going on around the holidays? Are they sad? Are they isolated? Are they communicative? All those things you want to kind of know, because that also helps you begin to know where this person is going and know if this person is somebody you want to continue with, or if you want to just stay mutual friends, because the festive season can sometimes bring emotional roller coasters, but you don't want to get into that place where you're not taming your emotions and continuing to evaluate. You're not getting carried away. You're not getting lost in the process, but you're mindful, you're intentional, you're supportive, and you're introspecting at the same time as connecting. Another thing is gift giving during the holiday season can be a way where you tend to do too much. Especially if you've been single for a while and you're looking to have somebody in your life. You don't want to overspend. You want to be careful about what you're getting. If they're asking you for something that's expensive and it's not within your budget, please don't do it. Let them know it's too early to do this kind of gifts. Be open, be transparent, be honest about what you can do and what you cannot do. Don't overwhelm each other. Sometimes gift giving allows you to miss the red flags. Let me say that again. Sometimes gift giving allows you to miss the red flag, if I can pronounce it. And then be communicative about your financial situation. I can't get this gift. I can't get you a gift because this is where I am financially. That lets you evaluate where they are financially, what their financial goals are. And as you're transparent, that helps you determine if this is it or if this is not going to work. So again, be open and transparent. If you can't afford gifts, just say I can't afford gifts. Whatever you can afford, don't overdo it. Stay within your budget and don't shoot too much, because there are people that are also just looking to get things to pacify themselves. And if you're finding such people in your circle around the holidays and they're not really engaging, communicative, intentional, then you just know they're just there for opportunities. And it may not be a healthy opportunity. There are several opportunities that are not healthy to you that you don't want to engage with. The most important thing is for you to have fun so that you can make sure that you're getting yourself together into spaces where you're not lonely, because sometimes the holiday can be lonely for single people. You want to decorate, you want to, if you're into decoration, you want to decorate. If you're into attending seasonal events together, you want to do that, concerts, movies, um, and then be flexible. The last thing I'll say is be flexible. You can always negotiate during the holiday seasons to where you're also building the foundation for the relationship if it's going to go further. There are men who really look for women during the holidays because they've been busy all the while, and this is a time they're getting a break from work, and it's an opportunity to connect. So if you're hanging out with them and you see the high emotions, you tread lightly to where you're still able to evaluate and you're not compromising your core values. Remember, your core values help you maintain your integrity. There are behaviors that you would also observe. You would observe coping behaviors if you pay attention. You will observe healthy coping behaviors and unhealthy coping mechanisms, and you can tell. But the most important is to communicate effectively. If you're seeing signs or if you're hearing things that are not being said, ask the questions, become inquisitive, be transparent, be honest, have fun, and don't put too much meaning into it, because dating is friendship. It's not a relationship. So as you're having fun, you're building that friendship, you're evaluating your core values, you're evaluating your relationship goals, you're meeting people, you're networking. It also gives you another opportunity to say, if this person won't work and I'm going to be at this party, maybe I can meet somebody else and we can figure it out. But remember, you are the CEO of your life. You choose who you allow into. The script has been handed to you by God, but you determine who the actors and actresses are who play roles in your script, because they can alter the course of your journey and they can change your life for the better or the bitter. So remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. When you stop living, it's time to go back to the maker. But while you're still here, make the holiday season eventful for yourself as a single person. And if you're married, I don't want to leave out the married people, so this is a bonus. If you're married and you are struggling in your marriage as you go through this holiday season, make sure that you have conversations with your partner. Everybody's emotions are high, energy is high around this time. If there are things that you need to work on as a couple, this is a good time to start working on it and having those conversations that can help you repair and rebuild and relay the foundation if necessary for your relationship. Remember, nobody's perfect. We're all a work in progress. And if you're committed to each other, you should be able to do the work to get you back to where you need to be. If you're in a marriage that's sliding to the left, you want to make sure that you're able to reevaluate, re-energize, recalibrate, and get into a space of balance emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, work, career, family, all that dynamics, because you hold the wheel. And as you're holding the wheel to your marriage as a couple, I pray that you will get stronger. You will find ways to make things work. Like I said, there's no perfect relationship. Everybody's a work in progress. But if you commit to someone, you would always find ways to make it work for the better, not the bitter. You'll have an amazing holiday. Talk soon. God bless. Bye-bye.